Welcome to another episode about March 10. Let's show you what I got this time. So yeah, I got a bunch of upgrades now between episodes. Except this one, because I need plutonium pellet. Haven't automated that yet. And I also need unholy intelligence. And ion thruster. I can't make them. I need to refine some naphtha in order to get this, so I can get the thruster. And this thing I need to get strange matter, which is from lava. I'll get it someday. Right now, I want to get plutonium. I already autocraft the recipe, but I don't have the dust yet. I need uranite. I gotta do this. Well, I cannot make another recipe in here because this thing can only store one recipe. So this recipe, put them here. Right. Barrel. Table. Recipe in. Ender puller. Coal and sand. You can also distribute energy. Do this. That should be done. Oh, it's done. It already automated this. There you go. You probably have noticed I have more recipe slots because I make another one. And I upgraded all this. Be fatter, especially this one. This is for only requests from me. And it's even bigger. The reason why I have to do that, because I've been crafting this. Infinity gravel, sand, and soul sand cell, also pink dye, because I can. And I require a lot of this. 156 million, this thing is a tree of processes. They also take a lot of redstone. 133,000. I'm actually running out of redstone now. I'll figure out something. What it basically means, I destroy this thing right here. There used to be a soul sand, and gravel setup. They're gone. Now it's just ice. And over here, this is the energizing orb setup. This guy just throw the recipe in with blocking mode. And then they just extract them out. There's a pipe booster here that boosts the pipes extraction speed. Filter here, so it doesn't extract the wrong thing. And a bunch of rods. I upgraded this thing here too. So plastic is super fast now. This is for the 256 million too, because I need to make a lot of processors, so I decided to just make them 8 times faster. And also move the processor recipe all over here. I might also make the infinite lava cell. And then destroy that one. Now let's move on to actually additions now. I'm gonna automate the empower specifically for empowered diamantine. Because I need this for the enter casing or player interface, so I can make the wither's compass. And it's for the ATM star. The first thing I gotta automate is this. I'm just gonna do it right here. Actually gonna set this to activation this time. You'll keep doing it. Put this here and this. Oh, I also forgot to mention I have the induction card. So over here I replaced this with the flux accessor. I craft a new. I have this power cell right here to store my power instead of using flux point. And a lot of this machines back here has no cables anymore because I don't need it. With induction card here, they will provide power to the machines. No need for the cables. Let's get back to here. Connect this. Action can provide power to this guy. And then I'm just gonna get dropper. Collector. I'll just use this one, I guess. Whitelist. So we'll drop it down. And recipe. Ametine. Restonia. Alice. Void. Okay, if I set the recipe, make a stack. Drop them. Run them. That's gonna be how it works. The automation artist. Put them. Filter them here. It should be automated now. There you go. Let's get the empower. Autocraft all this stuff. Place stand. Need to set this recipe. Visual quartz. Okay. And for display stand. There we go. So now I want to do this thing. This area. I mean, I might expand this to have 4. Just like that. Power setup instead of just 1. I want an interface. Force bus. And alternate power. I'm just gonna do the distributor method. Storage bus on top of them. Cable. Up here. For the provider. Interface. Oh, induction card. Router. Underneath. Maybe power. It's 4. Power them. Off upgrade. Power diamantine. Do this. Put it in here. Now for the storage bus. I'm gonna whitelist them. In the middle is diamantine. Label. Blocks. Where is it? Every day. It'll work now. Oh, it finally works. I don't know what happened. This thing kind of just bugged out or something. I figure it's the modular routers, so I broke it. I'm not gonna put this thing somewhere. Or I'll just use this, I guess. I just have to extract the items back into the. I have a filter actually. Oh, I can actually do blocks. Huh. Having a change of mind. Oh. I think this thing can only extract from the bottom. Ah, there we go. You can only extract from the bottom, and the only way I can think of doing that is using factory manager, specifying bottom site. And this recipe is not working. Right, I quadrupled them. Got 4 of them running at once. And modular routers, providing power to the display stand. This guy just extract items for all of them. Now for canola. I already set the recipe for power canola and crystallized canola. Now it's just growing the canola. All I do is put the canola seed in the cell and just move on to my farm. Put this as one of the things to grow. And that's it. This set canola to canola seed recipe. Yeah, now I got power canola. Automated. That's easy and quick. Now let's deal with the redstone problem. So, oh, it seems like the only way I can do this super quickly, I think G ores. This guy's very good. Right now, this thing is mining them and then putting them in the system. But I want to make them smelt. So what I'm gonna do now is just put this guy down and tell this guy to mine it. Okay. Now, let's go over here. I'm gonna get a vibranium furnace that I just the recipe for. Put output. Factory upgrade on it. Interface. Wait, no interface. Export bus. Ore shard. Yeah, I'll put them in here. Give it a distributor. Arrange. Right. Go. Just set it to auto output. I think it has a auto output delay, so I'm just gonna do this. Put a booster over here. A booster as well. After the upgrade. Alright. Some of rest on production should be faster. You know, I didn't expect actually additions to end that fast, but it's just out of my time crystal, I guess. Put this. Bring this over here. I'm gonna use a way to carry them without destroying it. I just use this. What am I doing? In order to get time crystal, I had to let this guy absorb energy from different dimensions, like overworld. And the compact machine dimension actually counts as the overworld dimension. After you absorb the overworld energy, you have to absorb the nether energy, and then the DN energy. After you absorb the N energy, and I can harvest crystal from it. And then it will degrade back into this. And I had to teleport it back. Basically, bunch of bullshit. Or something new. For DireThings as a listing and addition splitter. Reducing my transmit energy over the entire area. Put another swapper here for later. I click this to bind this to another swapper. I will put in nether. The sense then. Where is it? Time crystal? So, these are detect stage 1. Stage 1, I'll put a signal for this guy. Drop her down. Sensor. Bind it to this. And then this will detect the budding crystal again. This time for stage 2. Same thing here. Sensor. This time we have a breaker. Only for time crystal cluster. Bind this. Then bind this. To this one. Now to I think everything is set now for real. I put this guy here. Booster budding crystal. Thing over here. Now the directional growth accelerator does not work. It doesn't make them grow up only. Look at them, they start growing on the side. It doesn't affect them. I bound this to the overworld, like one of the inner chests in the overworld, so. And when this thing is done growing. Once it's done, yep, and it's back. We just teleport back to the compact machine and just repeat the cycle again. Crystal is now automated. Let's get the blocks version. I will need that for the paradox machine, which are needed for Oblivion Shard. Let's automate autocraft Eclipse Ember. So I just had to put coal blocks on the goose, turn them into primal coal, and then primal coal to blaze ember to void flame to eclipse ember. A lot of steps. Move this to the compact machine. I think I'm just gonna do this on top. Look at this light bulbs. Is that like, yeah, they're kind of a good point. Light bulbs. Alright, it's done. Get a clicker. Get an interface. Here's the factory manager again. Breaker. Laser. Alright. Okay. Clicker. Cube. Interface. Machines. And right, I forgot. Upside. There we go. Putting a clicker. Putting in a clicker. this. And make sure to allow them to only do it on a goose. So don't place the scout down. Oh, god damn it. Alright. 4 clickers this time. Each one on their own. So it will detect if any of the goose not scout. It will just activate the clicker to scout them up. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get to the things I actually want to do. So for this, I'm going to use emitter, the crafting card. Set it to emit rest on the craft item. And flips ember. Now I have this thing, right? System. Whenever I request the recipe, it will turn it on. Or to turn the machine on. The reason I had to do it this way instead of just using pattern provider because it's not guaranteed. The Eclipse Ember, whenever you mine the ore, they drop like 2 to 4 or 3 to 4. So it's not like exact amount, which means I can't determine how many I can get per ore. And the emitter basically just tells this thing to keep making the Eclipse Ember until I get the amount I want. Alright, the area is set. Let's just go to the interface here and just do coal. Blaze Ember. Void Flame. That's supposed to be on top. Supposed to be redstone underneath. Let's do the thing. And that's it. Gotta get a pickaxe here. Get the thing. I don't think fortune affects the dieting stuff. Do it anyway. Whitelist this to only break. Let's get placer. 2, 3, 4. I'll put them accordingly. When I want Eclipse Ember, I'll turn it on. I'll just start placing them. Return. I'll mine it. Mine them. Right. It's done. Waiting for the rest. Finish up. Yeah. I'm going to do more. Four placers over here. Machines. Here. There we go. These. Bad Eye. Beeps. Pigeon. Let's get the stuff. Gold. Wait, this guy again. This time is smelter. Alright. We'll smelt the raw ores, which is mine. Except the coal, of course. Upgrade this interface ready. And blaze gold. That's the gem. Clips alloy. At the radius. Hey. Should be good now. Or a stack. There we go. Base go should be the same thing. Oh, it will always craft them twice. I don't think it's something I can control. It should all work the same, so I don't have to test them. Yeah. It's done. Time crystal. DireThings. Now there's time 1. This thing works the same way as time in a bottle, but I use time fluid and energy instead. And automate time fluid. By doing this, just throwing shit in water, turn into different fluid. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll change my skin next episode.